right, I am back, everyone. I'm back. I'll give y'all a few minutes to come in. Let me know that you guys are here. Let me know that you're here. Let me know that you all are here. Let me see. I'm giving everybody a chance to come back in this time. Okay, yeah, I can hear the noise myself now. Let me know that you all are here. Let me see. I'm giving everybody a chance to come back in this time. Okay, yeah, I can hear the noise myself now. Let me know that you all are here. Okay. Okay, let me turn that down. Okay, you're back now. Can you hear me too, Tia? Lord, this new computer, I have to physically go in there sometimes and turn the microphone on actually instead of just doing it on the screen. So that's what it was. Hey Tia, thank you for coming back on, you guys. I was on there, I know, at least a good 15-20 minutes. Oh my gosh. Well, thank y'all for coming back on with me. Thanks for letting me know. I had, oh my God, I was on there for I know, at least 15-20 minutes. Lord have mercy. Anyway. Well, yeah. So thank you. Welcome to Harabed's Thoughts. This is Deborah J. Oh my goodness. Yes, this is Deborah J. Thank you so much for coming on with me. And today we're talking about your journey of self-growth and becoming the best version of yourself. And I'm learning and growing every day, becoming the best version of myself. And y'all gonna hear my dog in the background because he's whining and he's just gonna whine. But we're gonna keep it short and sweet now because I've been on here for a minute and he's back there whining. And I'm not gonna make y'all wait. He'll be all right. So anyway, okay, here we go, right? Lord, and feel free to put anything in the comments. I'm here for it. So anyway, like I said, I'll start over. But growth is never easy. It's uncomfortable. It can, it could be messy, as you can see. Sometimes, it could feel like you're standing still. And I felt like I was standing still for a minute until y'all popped in with me and started trying to talk to me. And, but what if I told you that every challenge, every setback, was shaping you into the person that you're meant to be? And this is literally like, this really showed me that keep going and to not give up. That's what it showed me. Right, exactly. It showed me, don't give up, keep going, keep trying. And that's what it today showed me, don't give up. And so I'm always gonna keep going. I'm never gonna give up. I'm never gonna stop, This is a journey that I'm on and I'm gonna continue growing. So again, I'm Deborah Jefferson with Harabed's Thoughts, and welcome to Harabed's Thoughts, and where we talk about healing and self-growth and becoming the best version of ourselves. So again today, and I want to talk to you guys about being your the best version of ourselves and taking you on this journey of self-growth, right? And that's one that requires reflection, patience, and most of all, self-love. And if y'all just give me the liberty of 1 second, I'm gonna pause for a second and take care of my dog. Just one moment. If y'all can just give me that liberty. Thank you guys so much for your patience. I do appreciate that so much. Had to let him out on the chain so he can go out and do his, his business. Yeah. So got that taken care of. So thank you again. Got myself together. Thank you all, Facebook, for being patient with me as well. So again, like I said, we're gonna talk about self-growth and which requires reflection, patience, and most of all self-love. And I had to give myself a little grace, of course, today too. So with that being said, self-growth is not about becoming someone new. Of course, I'm always going to be me. You always need to be you, right? Be who you are. Self-growth is about uncovering who you've always been. It's about unlearning those beliefs that you hold back on and embracing the true worth of yourself, right? That's what self-growth is about. So, if you could do me the liberty, think about the last time that you doubted yourself and what stopped you. Was it fear? Was it the voice of someone else telling you that you couldn't? We all have those moments, but the good news is that we can rewrite our narratives. So, if you could sit and think about that for a moment, when was the last time that you doubted yourself? I know we all go through those things, at different times. We have that doubt, or, did I do it the right way? Or did I make the right decision? Let me fix this camera a little bit. Yeah, here we go. Did I do it the right way? Did I make that right decision? We have those moments, right? And it is what it is. And but that's a part of life, right? Yeah, here we go. That's better. That's a part of life. And but you can't let that stop you from making those, making certain decisions in your life and continuing to go. And I gotta fix this camera, y'all. Just please bear with me a little bit. Today is a little off today for some reason. There we go. That's a little bit better. And we're not gonna let nothing stop me today. Because something's trying to stop me for some reason. Didn't want me to get this message out. I don't know what it was. But again, yeah, you can't let things stop you. You have those little voices in your head. Oh, you don't need to be doing this. You don't need to be doing that. And the fear of, just like me, I adjusted my camera, not wanting you to see certain stuff in my background. I had the other background that I had on the live earlier. Hey, Angel, thanks for coming back on the other live. I had, the white background. I didn't want one of my little butterflies had fallen down, and the other side of my, outside of the little square right there. I was trying not to show that, but we have these fears and we're all trying to, yes, I'm live now, Angel. Girl, all kind of stuff. My microphone thing, when I connected to my computer, the new little mini computer, for some reason I had to go in there and turn the microphone on instead of it just automatically being on like it normally is. So I don't know what was going on. So I had a whole 15-20 minute live even before y'all, I think, came on, just talking, and nobody will be able to hear it. So we're starting back over. But we're talking about self-love and self-growth, and your worth. But yeah, so and then I had to stop and pause for my fur baby just then too. So I let him out. But yeah, so with that being said, but talking about just those that doubt, doubting yourself. And when was the last time? I had just asked the question, think about when was the last time that you doubted yourself. What stopped you? Was it fear, things like that? Or was it the voice of someone else telling you that you couldn't do something? Because we've all been there. We all had those moments, but we don't, the good news is, of course, you don't have to stay there. You can rewrite things. But another thing I would like to talk about is self-reflection. And I know you talk a lot about that too as well, Angel. I learned a lot from you. And you too, Tia. I've been learning a lot from you all. Check her out on YouTube as well, Boldly Unshackled. Um, Self-reflection. You could grab your journal, sit in silence, and ask yourself, and I'm getting better with journaling and writing. I am a writer. I write poetry mostly. I have my memoir, but journaling, and I spoke about this on my last live that was silent. But when I had a diary, as we called, when we were younger, us ladies in our 40s and so forth, I had a diary when I was younger, and my cousin slash brother, he took my diary at one point and started reading it to me out loud in the background. And after then, I stopped having a diary. I just was like, no, I don't want nobody hearing my private thoughts, my personal things. So I cut that short. I'm checking on the dogs because they got into a scuffle the other day. Okay, they're good. I see mine going the other way. And we have two now. So, but anyway, so I stopped with the diary. I didn't want anybody to read, my private thoughts, which they're supposed to be your private stuff, right? It is therapeutic. And I've started back, and to Angel, and Angel's on Facebook. It is therapeutic. I've started back writing now, journaling and everything, and sharing my, putting my thoughts down on paper. I have started back with that now. So to help get it out of my thoughts and out of my head and get it on paper, get it out. It's healing. So I do a lot of that more now, and I put it in a book to hopefully help someone else on their journey. So that's the whole that helps me as I get it out, my poetry, because you don't know who may else read it and they see it a different way, and it'll help them. I've had women and men read my poetry and they're like, oh, and it helped them. I may read it, I may write it from me to help me, but it's helping someone else too. So that's why I share it. So also, again, like I was saying about writing your thoughts down, it helps to bring clarity to the different things that you may be going through, the experiences that you're going through in your life. So and it'll help you to with those limiting beliefs also. If you're thinking that, oh, I can't do this, those fears that you have. Yeah, I can't do this, I can't, do this, I'm not made for this, I'm not made for that. You got to let those thoughts go, let those limiting beliefs go, because who told you to do that? Who told you to think that you couldn't do a thing? So stop thinking like that. And another thing I would like to talk about is embracing change, right? And that's a big one for me. At least I know I had to learn to embrace change. um yeah, change was a big thing for me. I was always stuck in my ways. I get used to a thing, or used to staying somewhere even. And that was it. That was my life for 20 plus years, honestly. I stayed in a relationship, stayed in a marriage for 20 plus years just because, okay, I'm there. So it is what it is, until it wasn't. And so, but you have to learn to embrace change, and embracing that change, it's a growth process, and growth means stepping outside of your comfort zone. And with that, you're saying yes to new opportunities, you're setting boundaries, and you're letting go of what no longer serves you. Like I just said, you know, sometimes you have to do that. Everything doesn't always last forever. Some things are not meant to serve you forever, and vice versa. You may not serve someone else forever. Things happen in life. So you just have to learn when to and how to recognize that and set those boundaries, and know when to let something go and when to welcome in new opportunities. And another thing to remember is that growth is not a destination. It is not a destination. It's a process. Growth is a process. And in that process, you have to learn to celebrate those small wins, because every step forward counts. Like, even if you say, okay, hey, I wrote in my journal today, even if you only wrote a sentence, that's a win. Congratulate yourself. Be proud of yourself. Pat yourself on the back. Like, hey, I wrote something today. Or if normally you're in the house all the time, you went outside for a little bit. Congratulate yourself. Hey, I went outside today. Congratulate yourself. That's a win, right? You have to celebrate those small wins. Nothing is too small. Any step forward is a step in the right direction. And also, I would like to talk about is step 3 of the power of self-love, practicing self-love. And that's the most important step. Speak kindly to yourself. And also, often we don't speak kindly to ourselves at certain times. We can be kind to everyone else, but not to ourselves. Whether it's, we're speaking kindly to our children, to our parents, to our spouses, to, so forth, but not to ourselves. And we have to honor our journey, and we have to understand that healing can take time. Like, it's not a race. It's not a race. So just take your time, but just remember that you're worthy of that effort. You're worthy of that hard work and that determination. So I just want to also just share this affirmation with you that I love. It's called, it says that I am evolving every day, and that is enough. I have the rings right here. Let's see if I can show you on the here's my ring right here. It says I am enough. Let's see if I can show, if you can read that in the camera or not. It says I am enough. And I've had this ring for, I know, at least 5 or 6 years, and I wear it often, just to remind me. Sometimes you have to remind yourself. I surround myself with positive things, positive words. I am enough. And I have another one that says I am strong. And I bought these, around the same time, if you can kind of see it on the screen a little bit. But it says I am strong. And I wear these, kind of often, but it's good to have positive things just to, have yourself to as little reminders, and I keep those with me. But yeah, just remember that you're evolving, and yet you are enough. Just keep that with you, that you are evolving and that you are enough. And in closing, I would just like to share with you all that self growth is a journey. And of course, again, like I said, it's one that I'm still on. And I'm sure some of you are still on that journey as well. So let's keep growing together. And if you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And if you need more guidance, check out my journey. My journal, Believe in Yourself, Sis. It's all available on my website, harabedthoughts.com, or you can DM me and I can make sure that I get you the right information to get that as well. Because we're all on this journey together. Hey, Tashika, thank you so much for joining on Facebook. I see you in there in the comments. We're just about to end. I actually was on here twice. Yes, Angel, healing can take time, right? Healing is, it's not a race, it's a process. It takes time. And everybody, heals at their own time, for different things. So don't think that, oh, well, she went through this and I'm going through the same thing, so I have to heal in the same amount of time as he or she. No, it doesn't work that way. It does not work that way. So just remember, again, until next time, keep believing in yourself, because you are capable of more than you know. So just remember that, ladies and gentlemen, of course. And again, if you would like the journal, just remember to go out to my website at harabedthoughts.com, and you can get a copy, or it's available also on amazon.com. And again, just subscribe for more self-growth content. And you all have a wonderful rest of your day. And thank you so much for watching. All right. Have a great day.